Welcome to the second accounting video, talking about forensic accounting using Tableau. In this assignment, we are told that there are two accounting personnel who have been identified as inappropriately receiving disbursements to the contract attorney payroll, which means they're billing clients as if they're attorneys, which they're not. So our job is to find out who these clients are and also first who these employees are. We have a total of 4 people taking care of payroll. One is the accounting controller who is doing the investigation or helping with the investigation, and 3 employees. So we'll be using dimensions versus measures, columns and row shells, creating a bar chart and using the exclude function. So let me go into my Tableau workbook. The first thing I need to do is I need to open my workbook. So within Tableau, I open the workbook that I had saved in assignment 1. Now that I have this in place, a couple things I want to look at over here. I'm interested in the employees. The employees are coded as a dichotomous variable, which is 0, 1. It should not be in the measure column. It should be up over here dimensions. So I drag and drop it over here. And the same thing with clients. I don't want them down over here. I want them up over here. So I drag and drop them here. So let's start with these employees, the accounting employees. I'll bring them in the column shelf. So they are labeled as 0, 1, okay? So next step is I want those invoices, what I'm billing clients, bring that to the row shelf, okay? So what you will see over here is we have 0, 1, and 0 indicates they are not accounting employee, they are the attorneys, and that's correct, their time is being billed to the clients. That's 9.6 million. And the 1 is the problem. So 1 is an accounting employee. The 0, 1, the 1 variable is for accounting employees. $483,000, 549. 483,549 has been billed to clients, which should not be. So let's start by excluding the 0, the information that is correct. We are not concerned with that. So let's exclude that. So now I'm down to this number. Now, again, remember we're using Tableau and the visualization should be powerful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the invoice and bring it here to the marks and then again, drag it into a label. And what you will see is it brings that information up over here, a whole lot easier for me. Instead of saying it's approximately $500,000, I can give an exact number over here, okay? Now that I have this done, the next thing I'm concerned with is who are these employees? So the ones who have 1, let me take the last name and bring it up to the column. And then I'm going to take this out. I don't need the accounting employee because I have them all listed over here. So again, let me remove this. Okay. So now you will see there are 3 employees, Alexander, Perez, and Rutten. Perez is 0, so we're not concerned with her. So let's take her out. And we want to exclude. We don't want her over here. We just want these 2 employees. So we have 2 employees over here. And you can see what the numbers look like in terms of the amount that they have billed customers. So the sheet over here, I'm going to rename it. And I'm going to call it RAW, and I'm going to write accounting personnel bill to clients. Okay. Once I do that, I go into the snip and sketch tool, click on new, and I am now ready to copy this information from here and click on the copy button, come into Word and paste it in Word. I can make this much smaller. I don't need it so large. Maybe a little smaller too. And I'm going to click on, okay. And the reason I put that to the side is because I'm going to continue my work, come back over here. Now I will right click again, and I'm not changing the name. I click on duplicate. Okay, so it creates a second file, which is identical to the first one. And you will see it automatically puts the number 2 in parentheses, and I'm going to rename this. And I want to rename it as, again, I do have my last name. So I always start every file with that last name, Rao. And this time I'm just going to say clients incorrectly billed. Okay. So I've changed the name, but this is the chart itself is the same as what I had before. Now what I'm interested in is I want to know who the clients are. I know who these employees are. I know my employees who are doing this, but I need to know which client was subject to this torture of getting billed for something that their services were not provided to. So now what I do is I go up over here and look for a client. I want the client number. It's not a name. Come to column. And then over here, what you see is this is going to give you this information. I can take the name out. I'm going to remove this. Okay. So now I have the client number 1002 and 1008. These are the two clients who've been complaining to me. And lo and behold, yes, they did get billed incorrectly. Again, go back over here, click on new in the snip and sketch tool, and I will highlight this section, copy, go back to Word, and I can paste it right here next to this one. Again, make this a little smaller so it's a whole lot smaller than I wanted it. You try to align them a little so they look good, right next to each other. So now what you see is if you're asked the question by your boss, the people you're reporting to, who are the employees, you have the information over here. If the question asked is who are the clients, you have that information over here. So I have the file name as accounting personnel billed to clients and clients incorrectly billed. So now that I have this done, the Tableau part is done. What's left is your discussion analysis. So do a short write-up of what your investigative findings are based on the analysis you did in Tableau. Save this as a PDF file and go ahead and submit it.